Hey guys, welcome back to Ron Williams Champion. Listen, I'm going to answer a question that was asked to me. I forget his name, but what he asked me was this. He said, Ron Williams, listen, I'm getting up in age and I'm a little over 30, and do I need to just concern myself with maintaining, or, can I continue to build muscle? I'm like, wow, are you kidding me? You're able to build muscle. This is a scientific study that they have out, that as long as you have your own natural growth hormone flowing, you can build muscle. And we have that natural growth hormone flowing up to 83 years old. The problem is we don't release that natural growth hormone that we have that sits beneath the pituitary gland. In other words, you can continue to build muscle. Are you willing to do what it requires to build muscle? One is you've got to put the stress on the muscle so that it responds to it. Building muscle is a self-preservation response. The body, it's a survival mechanism, and it wants to survive. So if you apply pressure to it, it says, this pressure that you keep applying to me, if I don't learn how to deal with this, that pressure you're applying to me is going to destroy me. I can't handle it. So I have to repair, rebuild in order to handle the stress that you are putting on me. The body is remarkable in what it's capable of doing in its ability to survive. Everything, the body first, it wants to survive at any cost. If you eat too much fat, the body will put on extra body fat for self-preservation reasons. It's saying this: I'm going to go ahead and collect all this body fat. There are 9 calories in each fat gram and 4 calories in every carbohydrate gram. But the body is saying, I can accumulate all of this body fat for a time of famine. It's thinking about self-preservation. I can eat for a long time. Even though I'm not ingesting, I'm still eating the rest of this body fat that was put on for later. So the body wants to respond with a self-preservation response. So what I'm saying to you is this: as long as you've got that growth hormone being released, you're able to put on that extra lean muscle mass if you're applying the amount of stress that the body needs. Now, what we need to concern ourselves with is, are we applying that stress in a way that's conducive, where we're not destroying the joints? There are no ballistic movements. There's nothing that we're using that's going to damage the muscle or the joint. And you don't want to do, if you're a little bit older, you want to be more careful because you don't recover quite as fast from injuries. You don't want to do forced reps. You don't want to do negatives, because when you do a forced rep or you do a negative repetition, it means that the muscle is already so tired that and fatigued that it's vulnerable, and you do somebody's helping you do the positive phase, and then you're doing the negative phase. Positively, your muscle is weak and it's fatigued, so it's more apt to injury. So you want to move away from things like that. But the body will put on the lean muscle if you apply the resistance. So apply the resistance, apply all of the muscle gaining principles in a safe environment, and your body will respond by giving you the muscle you need. But if you don't use it, you will lose it. That is a fact. If you don't use it, you will lose it. You see how I stress that? Because it's so important for you to understand that. If you start lightening the weight, doing more repetition, your body's going to respond to that. It's going to give you more endurance rather than size. So the longer you do it, the more endurance you'll have, and the body's going to respond and give you that endurance type look and not give you that mass type look. So you may want to go in the middle and do both, or if you just want lean muscle, you've got to apply the resistance. Me, I'm in the middle. I don't want to be real huge like I used to be, but I want to be lean and I want to have definition in my body. So that's what I'm after. So God bless you. I hope you like this information. Until next time, Coach.